On the planet Lumiara, where crystal trees shimmered and rivers ran like moonlight, lived the Quillari, tiny, furry, and impossibly brave. For them, one thing was more precious than any gem: the cucumber. To us, it's just a crunchy, watery vegetable. To them, it was a legend. It all started when humans first arrived. Tensions were high, until a nervous human botanist offered a Quillari elder a single cucumber. In that moment of shared crunch, a friendship spanning galaxies was born. Ever since, cucumbers became a symbol of trust, bravery, and human kindness. But they were rare, grown in a single treasured greenhouse. Then disaster struck. A great glowstorm ripped through the sky and a bolt of strange lightning hit the valley. When the light faded, the greenhouse was gone, sucked into a shimmering tear in reality. The elders panicked. The cubs, however, saw not an end, but an adventure. One cub, Pip, puffed up their fur. "Humans crossed stars to meet us," Pip declared. "We can cross one little hole." Fueled by stories of human courage, the cubs decided to chase their cucumbers across dimensions. One by one, they stepped through the shimmering rift. They tumbled out into a strange new world under a lavender sky. Spiral trees glowed turquoise, and jellyfish-like creatures floated in the air. And there, perfectly intact, was their greenhouse. But it was being guarded by a creature as tall as a house, made of flowing light and shadow, with 6 calm, blinking eyes. It wasn't hostile, just watching. Pip stepped forward alone. "We came for our cucumbers," Pip said, voice trembling but firm. "They are a gift from humans. They remind us to be brave and trust strangers." A question bloomed in their minds, not spoken but felt. Asterisk, "And will you share what you reclaim?" "We always share," Pip answered. "That's the rule." With a low musical hum, the great being bowed its head, and the greenhouse door slid open. Inside, the cucumber vines were glowing, supercharged by this strange new world. The cubs cheered, grabbing crates of cucumbers and fresh, energized seeds. As they prepared to leave, the creature offered a gift. A curl of light wrapped around Pip's wrist, leaving a glowing mark of 3 tiny cucumber vines. "Where you walk, paths will open," the voice echoed in their minds. Asterisk, "When you share, worlds will welcome you." Pip looked at the mark, a compass to guide them not by north or south, but by kindness. They called it the cucumber compass. Back in their own valley, the tears sealed shut behind them. There was a celebration like no other. Cucumbers were sliced, pickled, and shared with everyone. Later that night, Pip looked at the glowing mark on their wrist. The first gift from humans was courage. The first lesson was to share. And now, armed with both, the Quillari cubs were ready for their next adventure. Not just to find more cucumbers, but to meet every friend they hadn't met yet, across all the shining worlds waiting in the sky. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this story of intergalactic friendship, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss our next adventure. See you next time.